So they'll be calling you a radical, so I want to straighten some things up. I should have done this a long time ago. Rocky Mountain High, this ain't fucking Colorado. Kevin Blanch is the activist. I've been at this for fucking decades. Long time. And so, social inequality, anti-nuclear, environmentalism, my whole life. So we had the legendary School of Finance right there. A lot of school that I came out of. I have the last letter of recommendation that the legendary, the greatest finance professor maybe in American history. It's in there in special collections. Dr. Clyde Cooley. I came through his programs. And so I was one of these students. I started at Weber State when I was 15 years old. Believe it or not, I was one of those. It was on an art dig, and here I was, and I want to talk about my style, what's going on with me per se, you know, and YouTube, what they've done. And this is mostly about you YouTubers and your vloggers, and I want to talk about how what YouTube shammed us. They fucking had us. They turned it into cable TV, and this is Trumpism. I mean, Trumpism killed net neutrality. I mean, YouTube is nothing but fucking cable TV now. So, and you don't think how effective I am, and I'll talk about this. So, as the activist, I was outraged. Dr. Cooley got mad cow in his brain right as we got our MBA program. You know, I was on Wall Street in those days. I had my plastering business, Wall Street back and forth, blah, 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 blah. I came home to get the first MBA at Weber State University. I wanted that first MBA. So, from Dr. Cooley, I knew you go anywhere you wanted with that thing. And, because he was that great. When I graduated here the second time, or the third time, I started here at 15 years old. I was one of those, like I said, on an art gig. I was too young. Fucking fool. Here I am. I mean, it's a crazy fucking story. But, so, as the activists, social inequalities, what I'm in New York, we're booting up, you know, what turned into be Occupied, which I was pointing it towards the 100th anniversary of the shirtwaist fire, you know, which was March 25th. It's going to be 2011. Of course, something 2 weeks before that happened on the way to I was always the hardcore anti-nuclear, really the hardcore anti-nuclear activist. Clyde Cooley passed away, and the Chinese supply chain, this port system that's evolving in Utah, the whole thing, they had come in here, and they'd really basically bought. Now, John Huntsman's the ambassador in China, ironically, then blah, 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 but they really bought Huntsman's gift he gave us that won't go away, Dirty Herbie. So they come to all these schools in Utah, and this is the legendary finance department, #1 school in the fucking country, bar none via the testing. Beat Harvard and Wharton. Wharton was our sister school. Dr. Christian from Harvard used to come here. He just died of cancer. Blah, 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 blah. So they're looking for a supply chain to take over these Chinese, and Cooley's like, fuck you, get out of here. Dr. Hanley, go fuck yourself. You know, Dr. Hanley just died. You know, he's the legendary football player. He's the one who said a snowball's chance in hell turning around this corrupt football program, which Jay Hell has turned it around. So, no. Well, Dr. Cooley gets mad cow in his brain in '99, 2 weeks before the MBA program. I want that first MBA. I want that first MBA. I'm back here. I'm going to get that first MBA. Where's Dr. Cooley? He's dead. Kyle Madsen steps in. Kyle Madsen's great guy, green as grass, don't know jack. Asked me to help out. So like a dumbass, I cut a deal with them, and I helped them run that program for 5 fucking years. And just watched it be run into the fucking ground. And then Kyle Madsen gets cancer and he dies. So they finally flip it over to supply chain. What left of I was an adjunct. I wasn't nobody, you know. I was just student professor, basically. And the rest of them all said, fuck you, and quit. Burned PhDs, walked out, left, and they flipped it to this nightmare, and which it is a fucking nightmare. Now, Weber State still has probably the greatest nursing school in the country, and I should know. Those Weber State nurses, I was given 2 months to live 8 years ago. That's why I'm tied here. I'm anchored here. So, YouTube, I got in a big fight with another communications professor here, and you know, and I was like, and this is, as the environmentalist, I said, we're getting our fucking asses kicked. We quit being radical, we quit standing up to the bully, and we quit fighting the fucking bully. You know, this passive-aggressive, come-by-ya, hold fucking hands bullshit. These NGOs are fucking killing us. These nonprofits are not, they're just sucking up money. They're murdering us. So I got in an argument when BP happened. I says, well, you know, and of all people, Liz Warren, I'd listened to her speak, and I'd been on the stage with Liz Warren way back at the New School when I was in New York on a gig, unrelated. And so she'd said, well, YouTube, it looks like it's going to get ruled as digital copyright. No, it's going to be literature copyright. Well, Misty, who works in here, I'm friends with, in the infamous, most famous library in the country, you know, where Edward Abbey did his work, where, you know, Mark Halfman did his work, where Fama K. Brody was downtown, but still this infamous, legendary library. You know, Wolfgang Gossett, I can go on and on and on. This is the most legendary library, maybe in the country historically, you know, good, bad, and different, mostly bad, some good. So, I'm working on it. I says, we got to switch. She says, well, it's going to mirror digital. I'm well, then I can say, fuck. I said, we got to change. We got to get more radical. We got ever. So, YouTube, when it came around, I was experimenting with it. And I says, watch this. I'll say fuck all I want to say fuck. You know, and he says, you can't. You'll take them down. I said, no, watch this. So, I put this video up, fuck BP. And it was an experiment. You know, I hated him anyway. You know, Obama, that piece of shit. Fucking video had 15,000 views, so make your head spin. I'm with these other professors arguing. I said, no, I can say whatever the fuck I want. This is literature. It says it. Publish. So, I knew as Fukushima was happening, I had to be radical. I had to do a different stick as the artist. So, that's the flipping the soup can, the fuck, the intensity, the radical. Very fucking, I know what I'm up to. You don't think it worked? Here a few years ago, Google came to me and said my retention rate on my YouTube site. That's why when you Googled Fukushima, you got me. Remember they used to cross over between YouTube and into Google? You know when they had Google Plus? Remember they would crosshatch into them? You would Google it. I remember one time looking at Fukushima news, Fukushima breaking news, Fukushima on the sidebar, and 10 of the sidebar, we call it the 10 sidebar, I was 9 of them. I think the 10th was that one with CNN with when he had lost his arm, O'Brien, which had millions of views. I had 7 of them above that, because they came to me and they says, your YouTube site is one of the top 10 YouTube sites in the world in retention. Who can do that? Oh, I did it. Then as things got deeper and they're starting, this Fukushima is real shit, and me as the activist being so successful, I got classified. I know this for a fact. They hired PR trolls to actually attack me. That's a fact, Jack. I can prove it. I've gone to the FBI. Why I'm in critical condition. You know I got cancer right after that. That's how Santa Onofre got shut down. My fucking YouTube site's going crazy. You know, right as Santa Onofre here, and I'm leaking stuff from the bone marrow transplant center. You don't think that was compelling? Whoa. That's when they got smart and they circled me and they went after me and they hired people to slander me. I just got Jarek to sign this jersey, and Tim, I'm going to donate it to the school, I think. I don't know. We'll see what the school says. I'm going to get Damien to sign it. And so, I want people to get this. You know, and then the school blackballs me. This is the university that built the nuclear machine. I know that. A lot of people here in the day knew that. They don't know it now. For whom the bell tolls. So don't tell me when you fucking ain't, oh, you slowed down and went calm, you know, you're going all over. I know what the fuck I'm doing, you don't. You know, my army, my post-ignorance army, I have developed and built. We're a powerhouse. Do not kid yourself, we are a powerhouse, and they're afraid of us. So you think what I've been able to accomplish and do. While full of cancer, fucking broke down. I was a millionaire. I had 33,000 shares of Tesla stock right here on YouTube. You can watch it. I was uninsured. I had to fork it over to get in. That's when that stock was in the 30s. I had to sell it in the 30s. Just do the math. You think, and it destroyed me, you know, but that's what's happened to YouTube. That's Trumpism. Obama, the cover-up of Fukushima, he's a fucking dirtbag. They're both dirtbags. Pro-nuclear fucking rats. We keep electing pro-nuclear freaks. So, this is my home. I've been here since 1968. Go to the cemetery, first fucking person buried there. Yeah, my great-grandpa, his name's Whitey. You know, the famous doctors, the fucking literature, fucking, you know, that's my family. All the athletes, all of them. You know, I've been here the whole fucking time. You know, I planned on leaving, going to Vienna, and teaching in Vienna. By the way, Zach just won it over there in Vienna. He played basketball here. But something happened. You know, in 2011, I'm anchored here. You know, I go, but I always come back and it's been hard, you know. I travel, you know, the marine biologist in the desert of Utah, but they killed net neutrality. That's why all your view counts are down. That's why our view counts are, the retention's still up. So I want people to understand that's my art form. And you don't think it worked? Michelangelo, who's my favorite person in human history, besides maybe my dad, you know, art is nothing but a form of communications. And he broke it down. You know, that's what the artist blanch is. So stand tuned. You know, I'm anchored here. I'll quote my doctor, Vincent Hans, who saved my life. These Weber State nurses who saved my life. Fimbo Peters from Copenhagen who saved my life. I'm a 1%er. You're the biggest miracle in my career. I've never seen anything. He knew me since I was a boy. And he says, you're a beast. Whatever you do not stop doing. Do you understand me? You know, yes, I understand. You just keep doing what you do. Don't stop. No days off. You know, want to stay alive? I love my grandkids. I love life. So that's what my YouTube. You want to know who Kevin Blanch is? Well, that's who I am. Weber State, I'm going to cross it out right here. Let's do it right now. Get your pen out. I'm going to put a big X right through that. Jarek just signed it in the library. Think about that. Go figure I run Jarek in there. You know, go get Damien to sign it, and then I'm going to frame it. They hate me, and they don't do anything to me, but I'm going to be like Damien. I'm going to take the high road. You know, hang it on the fucking wall. You know, we'll see. You know, KWCR gives me this jersey to do things, you know, because they had nobody to do it. And they fire me. I've done play-by-play over my 45 years for these guys. I've been fired for them now 4 times. Belushi, college radio. You know, fuck them. You know, but that doesn't mean I say fuck us. No, fuck the me. They've taken over this university. I was here before they got here. I'll be here after they fucking leave. Fuck these me pricks that are here. Fucking try to go after me. I'm all we.